And welcome to part 2 of graphing inequalities. Now, we're still going to use the same steps, but I wanted to break it up because these you need to remember how to do an extra step. So we need to rewrite these into slope-intercept form. And remember, that means we want to get it into the form y equals mx plus b. Okay? You're going to need to use your skills from the previous course. So we're going to subtract 3x, and that means we're going to have negative 5y is less than negative 3x minus 10, and then divide everything by negative 5. Now, just like before, if you divide by a negative, that's going to change the direction of the sign. So we're now dealing with a greater than sign, and positive 3/5 is our slope, and positive 2 is our y-intercept. Plotting that out, we have 2 as the y-intercept, up 3 over 5. And we are going to use a dotted line. Why dotted again? Well, we have a less than sign, or a greater than sign, no equal to. Dotted, and we're going to be shading above. Okay, remember that greater than means above. So a dotted line through our points here, going to do my best to connect those. It'll be about there. And shading everywhere above that line will be helpful. Okay. Now again, let's pick a test point. Let's try out, does the point -2, -2 work? Okay. I like picking points that have the same x and y. That way you can just plug them in. Now, put them back into test. So test out the coordinate -2 and 2. And basically, so is 3 times our x value, -2, minus 5 times our y value, 2, less than -10. I'm putting them back into the very original equation. We ask ourselves, is -6 minus 10 less than -10? And -16 is certainly less than 10, -10. So that means we shaded in the right spot, and we are good to go. Now let's just try out another one. So y greater than or equal to 3. Here, you need to remember about horizontal and vertical lines. I'm wondering if you remember what type of line y equals is. That is a horizontal line. Also remember that x equals is a vertical line. So we're looking at greater than or equal to 3. So solid line for a horizontal line through 3. Now, it wants y values that are bigger. So up here are the bigger y values, meaning that's where you would shade. Okay. As a little bonus question, I'll also put on here, let's say you had, so example 5, let's say you had x is greater than or equal to 3. Well, then you would have a vertical line through our 3 solid, and you want x values bigger. So that would be everything on this side. So a little extra example there. Remember how to solve for slope-intercept form. There's always other videos you can search for that if you need some help. And please try out those practice problems, guys. The shading can be tricky.